Got to get this Titus nerf going and then figure out what else we're getting into. You know, y'all told me like 2 months ago we were hiring someone to answer these phones. I'm busy. I have to do this Titus nerf. Okay, I get to do this Titus nerf. Still, I don't want to keep answering the phone. I got a lot to do. Hello, this is Plarium. It's Coop. It's Plarium.
I'm sorry, who is this?
It's Plarium. You know, you called me. You know who this is. I don't have time for this.
Yeah, all right, fine. I was just calling to see if you guys heard.
Yeah. I mean, as far as I know, we don't have any deaf employees. I think everyone here hears constantly.
No, you know that's not. I mean, did you hear the news?
I don't guess I did.
So you haven't heard that JGigs is quitting?
Quitting what? He didn't even drink that much.
No. He's quitting Raid. Yeah.
Guys, we did it! He's quitting! He's leaving! We finally got rid of him! Oh my god! We can finally start doing all the good stuff now! Get the quality of life pack ready! Get the skill book dungeon going! Cut the price of sacreds in half! Give everybody a free mythical! Oh my god, he's actually leaving! Yeah, this is not a bit. It's not a joke. I am quitting Raid, so this will be my last regularly scheduled Raid video, as it were. And I just wanted to make a video acknowledging it and sort of saying goodbye to Raid content. You know, this has been a pretty significant part of my life. I did my last Free to Succeed episode earlier in the week for all my people that show up to that every day, but I know there's a lot of people that don't show up to the Free to Succeed episodes every day. And again, it feels kind of weird to just disappear because, like I said, this has been a pretty significant few years of my life. A lot has changed, and this community and this game will always be special to me. Everything that I have now is because I started making content for Raid. You know, I found some direction. I built a career. I was able to move across the world. You know, Darth is one of my best friends in the world, and none of that would be the case if I didn't start making content for Raid Shadow Legends. So it will always be special. And again, this community has just been a blast to be a part of. You guys have been awesome, been very encouraging and supportive of letting me kind of stretch myself creatively and really come into my own as a content creator. And I've learned a lot about myself, and just it's been a very, very net positive experience. So the reason that I'm leaving, I'm not leaving in some big huff. This is not some big protest of the game. It's not because of Plarium or any issues that I have with the game. I just am not really feeling passionate about what I'm doing anymore. And that's one of the things that I really enjoyed about this job was how much passion I felt for it, and how much I enjoyed the challenge and creating more challenges for myself and making the best content I could make. And it's been a while since I've felt like that. There's a level of complacency that I hit just showing up and making a Free to Succeed episode every day, because it was enough to support me and it was enough for me to be you know, successful enough, and that's just not really cutting it anymore for me. I miss the challenge, and I miss the creativity, and I miss the passion that I had, and I just don't have it for Raid content anymore. I don't feel compelled to make skits the way that I used to. It's just not there anymore, and I've tried over the last year or so to like rejuvenate it and find it again, and it's just not there. So I think it's time for me to go. So that's it. That's the reason that I'm moving on. And I will say I've known for about 6 weeks now that I was going to do this. So I've already started working on my new content. There's been a lot of speculation that I'm pivoting to Godforge or something like that. I'm not pivoting to another game. I have a lot of plans for my future content on this channel, and it does not involve tying myself to an individual game. So I will say I have 4 or 5 videos completed at this point and ready to be uploaded. And it's been a long time since I've made anything that I was this proud of. I think that this content that I'm making now is some of the best I've ever made. I think it's very funny. I'm very excited. I'm very excited to get it out. So I'm spending a lot more time making things than I used to. In my years in Raid, it was wake up, make a Free to Succeed, come up with an idea for a skit, make the skit, be done by 1 p.m. You know what I mean? Now I'm each video has taken me a week or more to make, so it's been really cool to kind of get into that process. So I'm very excited about the content that I'm making. I hope you guys will stick around and see if it's something that you think you will enjoy moving forward. But if you were only here for Raid and you're going to bounce, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I wish you well. Again, this has been an absolute blast, and I am nothing but grateful. It's really an honor to be where I'm at because of the content that I've made for this game. You know, the fact that a few thousand people show up every day to watch me drink coffee and talk about something that's usually not the game I'm even playing is just such a privilege. That is so cool. So I'm very grateful. I appreciate you being here, and I understand if you were only here for raid stuff. But yeah, I think you should stick around because I'm making the best content I've ever made. And I think it's only going to get better from here. So I'm very excited about it. But I also have another channel called JGigs TV where I do like bad movie reviews and different comedy videos over there. That'll be linked below if you want to check that out as well. But yeah, no more daily or regularly scheduled raid stuff moving forward. Now, I will say very quickly, if there's anything on my channel that you are going to want to access in the future, any old skits or any old episodes of Free to Succeed or anything, I would recommend bookmarking those links because I'm not going to go into a lot of detail about it, but the way that the algorithm works, it's kind of a best practice when you're pivoting from something that you've been doing from a long time to unlist stuff. So I'm unlisting a lot of content. I'm not deleting it. It's there. You can access it with the link, but I need to unlist it to not stunt my channel moving forward. So there will be links in the description of this video for everything I talk about. So my other channel, if you want to check that out. And then Free to Succeed Season 1, Season 2, Raring to Go, Filling the Void, all of the comedy sketches, DJ RNG, all of those things will be linked in a playlist below this video where you can access them, and I'll never unlist this video. So you'll always be able to access those things, but you won't be able to search for them, and you won't be able to, they won't get fed to you in your recommended anymore. So I'll give you a few days before I really get ridiculous about unlisting stuff, but just know that if you notice that that's happened, that's not me trying to erase the past or making some sort of grand statement. It's literally just an algorithm thing, and as far as I understand it, it's kind of a best practice when you're pivoting your content. So yeah, that's it. I don't really want to make this video too long-winded. There's not a lot to say. It's been really cool getting to know you guys. It's been really cool kind of discovering myself creatively and growing as a creator. It's been really cool connecting with all the other Raid content creators. I think Raid has the coolest group of content creators of any game I've seen in all my years doing this. Everybody is so cool and supportive, and it's a fantastic community. So I wish everybody well that is sticking around and doing their thing, but I feel like I need to get out from under the Raid umbrella and see what I can do when I'm not dependent on a game's success or you know what I mean? I just feel like it's time to move on. So that's it. So one last time, I appreciate you guys. It's been an honor to be a part of this community, and I'm just very grateful. It's been a very positive experience. So shout out Plarium for being such good sports over the years. And despite any issues that I have with their actual development practices, they've always been a really good sport about the content that I've made. So shout out to them for that. And again, shout out to you guys for just being so awesome and supportive and encouraging. I appreciate it. I will never forget it. I will always remember this period very fondly. It's a very special period of my life for so many different reasons. And yeah, thank you. I appreciate y'all. I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you soon.